Now, the air in the Crossroads district smells of roasting coffee and distant exhaust. But as I turn off 17th Street, the scent shifts. It becomes sharp, almost chemical and sweet. It's the signature scent of a fresh coat of Krylon. I'm standing at the mouth of Art Alley, a narrow corridor between Locust and Cherry that functions as Kansas City's most honest diary. If the Nelson's Atkins is the city's formal parlor where the fine china is kept, Art Alley is the basement workshop where the soul lives. It's covered in sawdust and neon overspray, and it's a living canvas. When I'm walking east, a hand-painted sign on a light pole acts as the silent usher, beckoning me into an explosion of color. Now, to call this an outdoor museum feels too static. It would be like calling a hurricane a breeze. This is a living, breathing organism, and I am ecstatic. I just love this stuff. Now, back in 2014, this was the drab, weed-choked vein of the city, a place the light seemed to avoid, and now look at it now. The brick walls are vibrating. It reminds me that graffiti isn't just paint. It's the visual dialect of hip-hop. Just as a DJ chops a breakbeat or an MC bends a vowel, these artists bend the alphabet until it breaks into something beautiful and unrecognizable. It's the four elements, truly. In physical form, the rhythm is in the lines, the flow is in the fade, and the bravado is in the scale. It truly is amazing. It's nothing short of a collision of worlds. As I moved down 17th Street, I noticed the layers. There is a fascinating, polite friction here. Now, on one brick, you might have a publicly funded mural, and it might be pristine, planned, and polished, and beautiful, and they might have spent hours on it. Right next to it, or sometimes right over it, is a throw-up or a tag. It's from someone just trying to shout their name into the world, just to tag their name and have their name out there. It's a collision of two worlds. See, on one hand, you have the artists who want to create legal beauty. And then you have the writers, who view the city as a blank check for their identity. In any other context, this would be a territorial dispute. But here it's a conversation, and Art Alley is perfectly acceptable to paint over a masterpiece. Imagine that. There's a zen-like nostalgia in that. The realization that nothing is permanent. A mural could take 40 hours to finish, like I said. It might be buried under a layer of someone else's creative fever by next Tuesday or by tomorrow morning. It's an art gallery where the janitor doesn't just sweep the floors, he repaints the exhibits. It's all in the freedom of the spray. Now, I can imagine a wall that's probably 40 layers of paint thick. It's warm from the afternoon sun. I think about the reality and what that represents. And what it represents is this. It represents that in the end, all we have left is creativity. And there is a profound sense of freedom here that you can't find in a stuffy gallery. And it's beautiful out here, and the wind's blowing. It's a nice day. There are no velvet ropes, no hushed whispers, and no price tags. It's a rejection of the materialistic. And I love it. This is the world that I exist in right here. Art and expressive freedom. Now, you can't own the art in Art Alley. You can only witness it before it vanishes. It's like a boulevard of art that reminds us we don't need things as much as we need this. The beautiful energy that flows out of a human being with a can of paint and something to prove. And it becomes an ever-evolving hub. Now, by the time I reach the north end of 17th Street, I feel like I've walked through a decade of Kansas City subconscious. Artists from across the country, all across the country and the world, have left their fingerprints on these bricks. This is true artistry right here, what you're seeing right here. Now, It's clearing away the down on its luck vibes and replacing them with a vibrant street-style sanctuary. It's truly uncommon art in a truly unlikely place, for sure. A reminder that as long as we have a wall and the will to market, we are free. And now, as I'm stepping back out onto the sidewalk of 18th and walking through here, the real world feels a little more gray, a little more static. I turned back one last time, watching the sun hit a patch of metallic gold paint in the alley. It's not just graffiti. It's the city's heartbeat, echoing off of the bricks. It's a sense of artistic and spiritual freedom. But this your boy Mack Malone, the KC journalist, signing out. Reporting live from Art Alley in Kansas City, Missouri. Peace.
Let's go. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. The truth. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. And you know, get the best from that KC journalist.